The lasting impact of lockdown. 3 years on, how have businesses in the capital adapted?
You don't come in, that means the pubs and the restaurants don't open or they're very underoccupied. It's becoming physically a 3-day-a-week city.
Also on the programme, protecting against polio, the latest push to get children in the capital vaccinated. Plus, calls for Ofsted to be replaced by a fairer system. Head teachers say something needs to change.
And I'll be joining those breaking their fasts on the first day of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan.
Families and community groups from across the UK went out last night in search of the new moon. From Scarborough, Dundee and Cambridge, these are just some of the images from people who managed to see the new crescent. Ramadan, marked by Muslims across the world, is determined by the lunar calendar. So spotting a fine crescent means the new month has begun.
A police horse has been injured after it was attacked by a dog in Victoria Park in East London on Wednesday. A video posted on social media shows him being repeatedly bitten. The horse, called Urbane, has been treated and is having some well-earned rest. Londoners are being invited to share memories of loved ones they've lost on the 3rd anniversary of lockdown. A wall covered with hundreds of daffodils has been unveiled by the charity Marie Curie on the South Bank to mark its National Day of Reflection. The charity also held a minute's silence to remember those who died during the pandemic. And there are plans for 10,000 electric charging points to be installed across Surrey over the next 7 years. The County Council said the move towards electric vehicles was part of its commitment to becoming a net zero county by 2050. The scheme is expected to cost £60 million. A London head teacher says Ofsted needs to change its ways to make sure schools aren't worried about the threat of failure and public humiliation. Today, a petition signed by more than 45,000 people was given to the Department for Education, calling for the school's inspection body to be replaced. The National Education Union had already asked ministers to pause inspections following the suicide of a head teacher, Ruth Perry. The government says inspections are hugely important as they hold schools to account for their educational standards.